Hello guys and welcome to your 33rd Java tutorial, in which we will be going over inheritance. Now as you can see, I have deleted the code from the previous tutorial and yes, I have nothing except my main class and my default package. So what we shall be doing right now to demonstrate inheritance is we will be creating a few classes. One of these classes will be named animal, just animal. This will be our superclass, and I will explain what that is in a second. Our next class, or the next class that we will need, will be cow. It shall be named simply COW, or cow. And the last class we will need is goat. Not the default package, source, new class, and goat. There we go. Simple enough. Alright, now that we've gotten these three classes defined, let's go to the first class, animal. And let's see. We need to define some basic characteristics of an animal in this class. So let's go ahead, and you'll see where this is going in a second. So let's see, what can every animal do? Well, it can either be alive or it can be dead. So let's go ahead and create a public boolean is alive. And let's preset it to true. And of course that can change. Alright, never mind then. And we need another method here, and I'll just make a method walk. Well, because most animals can move, if not walk, so walk is close enough. Alright. So anyways, and what do we want to do in this method? Well, let's just do something simple like printing out I can walk. Lols. Alright. And don't spell it correctly, it's fine. Alright. So, now that we've gotten our basic animal class done, let's not make it very complex. Let's go ahead to our cow class. And you're probably thinking right now exactly what I'm thinking, which is let's start this tutorial finally, because let's start on something new. And that new things we will learn new things we shall learn as I've just written extends animal right here after the cow and the class declaration. And all I've written was extends animal, which means that this cow actually extends the animal class, which means that it inherits all of the variables and methods from the animal class. It inherits this is alive variable and the walk method. So any public or protected variables or methods are inherited by this extends keyword, are inherited to this cow class. So now say we can access the walk method, from here directly. And of course we'll do that from the main class when we actually create our instances of classes. But let's actually add something significant to this cow to add on to the stuff that's already inherited from the animal class, which we did through this extends keyword. And by the way, these two classes in the relationship, this is called the parent class because it gives all of its characteristics to the cow class. And this cow is called the child class. This parent, child, or superclass and subclass are two very common names given to them as well. Alright, and for this cow, let's just give the cow a name, public string name, and let's preset it to Bessie. Bessie, baby. Alright, so now that we've actually gotten that name, let's actually add another method. Let's make it a public void display name, and let's do nothing too fancy in this method. Let's just print out the actual name. My name is Bessie. Bessie. Alright. There we go. And let's actually create another method just to demonstrate something. Now let's name it status. And no, this will not post a Facebook status for our animals. However, it will print out the is alive status. And as you can see here, we have no isAlive defined in this class, but however, we inherited the isAlive variable from the animal class, so we can use it freely in this class. We can print out living status. There we go. And we can simply put a plus and an isAlive. There we go. We can see that everything is working fine. And in our goat class, let's just pretty much copy all of this because we don't want to have anything different and we don't want this tutorial to last too long. So let's just go ahead and put goaty for name. And as you can see, we're getting an error for this isAlive variable. So all we're going to do is go ahead and extend animal so that error disappears. So our goat is an animal, or it extends animal. Alright, let's go to the main class and let's create one of each. Just to take a look at what these can do. So animal, a cow is equal to no cow, and a goat. is equal to a new goat. Alright, so clearly our animal class, our anim instance, can either use the isAlive variable, or it can use the walk method, because it can use really nothing else. Our cow, however, our cow can use all of its methods, and it can also use all of the inherited animals methods, and same with our goat. And let's just go ahead and test that out. For our cow, we can use the display name method, we can use the cow.walk method, which is the method that it inherited, and we can also use the cow dot status method right here, and which uses the isAlive variable. So if we just run this, we will see that everything is working absolutely fine. And my name is Bessie. I can walk lozels, and the living status is true, meaning it is in fact alive. Alright, so now that we've clearly shown that the cow works, the cow works, Sonny. Alright, Sonny, what the heck, man? Seriously? Alright. And the same will work for the goat. But now let's make something interesting right now. Let's have multiple chain inheritance, it's called actually. And what that pretty much means is that right now our goat extends from the animal and our cow extends from the animal, but let's do something that's not biologically possible. Let's make the goat extend the cow. Well, let's hope it's not biologically possible. Alright, so what this means is that this goat now inherits all of the methods from the cow. So since these two methods are pretty much the same, we don't even need them, so we can actually save some time. And we simply set the string name equal to goaty, and let's just put that in a method because I feel more comfortable dealing with methods. Let's go public void set name of our goat and set it equal to goaty through this method. There we go. Setters and getters, I don't believe we've went over them, but they're pretty much just there's just methods that set and get the value of member variables, or just variables of the class. Alright, so now anyways, now that we've actually set the name, the goat class now has this set name method. It has all of the methods and variables from the cow class, and we can use the name variable here, by the way, just because we inherited from the cow. And it can also, since the cow inherits everything from the animal, it can also use everything from the animal class. And now let's actually test that out. Let's go ahead to goat, and let's test walk first. Let's test goat.walk. Let's test goat.displayname. Let's test goat.status. And let's also test goat.setName. And actually, we should probably set the name before we display it. So let's just cut that and paste it over here. So I'm pretty sure that all these methods should work for our goat, and they belong to completely different classes, as we see. And watch, I can walk lozzel, and living status is true, it's alive, and its name is goaty. Wow, that's pretty darn cool. So we've definitely taken a good look at inheritance here and how it works and how it can actually save you time. So you don't have to retype the same thing for every class. You can just, if you need to use some stuff from another class, you can just inherit it. You can just extend it. So you get all of the functions and the methods and variables from that other class, which is really kind of cool. I hope you guys actually got an idea of how you can use inheritance and how it's useful. Anyways, in the next tutorial, we'll definitely be going over something useful. I can only promise that. Yeah, so peace.